Hello and welcome to Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. My name is Mara, and today I'm going to be unraveling or solving the New York Times games WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for Thursday, June 19th, 2025. So spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for today, please make sure to pause this video and go on and do that. And then when you're done, come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, if you'd like, you can always follow along with me, yell at the screen, tell me what I should be doing, and then put down in your comments below how you did. I would appreciate it. I appreciate all comments and look forward to seeing them. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my wheel of Wordle start words so that we can select our starting word for the day. And I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these up. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right, then we'll go full screen, and here we go. I'm not sure where that one came from, but somebody probably gave me that word to use. All right, let's close that. Come back over here. Remove this. All right, I'm going to pause this recording for just a moment while I pull up my phone on screen. All right, I have my screen pulled up. I'm going to open my New York Times Games app and go down to Wordle. Guess your way to the correct word, Thursday, June 19th. Go ahead, add another day to your 297-day streak. June 19th, 2025, and we got the word jumbo. Here we go. Ooh, well, that jumbo was not too bad. That gave us two letters in the right place. No J. What a surprise. Okay. Let's see. What else could we have here? So I wonder, like, one of my other start words that I've used that my good friend Carrie used to use a lot, I believe, was audio. Does that fit? Do we have, I don't like to reuse letters. A-U-D. Right. So we haven't reused anything. So, audio would have been a good starting word for people too. Now, this will just help me. I'm not really sure actually if this is going to help me much because I've already got two vowels. I'm not sure if audio will help me much, but let's give it a try. It actually did a little bit. So audio, boy, I'm thinking the people who use audio for their starting word would have a good word. I'm pretty sure this is going to limit us to what our final word can be. So most likely then, okay, so we've got a consonant in the first spot. So let me see. Can't be. So we have X, U, X, I, O, oop, U, X, I, O. I don't like when it does that. Okay. All right. I think we've only got T-O. Could it end in T-O? Like U-T-O? Lutio? No. T-O. I don't think it can be a T, but Urio. So if we had like X-U-R-I-O, I did it again. All right. Wurio, Turio, Purio, Surio, Gurio, Hurio, Lurio, Zurio, Curio. I think it can only be one thing. Curio. I'm going to give it a try. Yes. All right. Got it in 3. Good starting words then, because I was worried that putting audio in there would be kind of a wasted guess, but that ended up helping me narrow it down. So I really don't think there were very many options left. And so audio helped me to narrow it down. I think I could have also done like another O and done like out go or something. But anyway, that turned out to be good. I don't like to use double letters if I can eliminate more letters first. So my stats are I have played 635 games. I have a 298-day streak, which is my longest streak, but almost 300 days of streak. That's awesome. All right. So I am going to go back here. I just heard somebody come in my front door, so I apologize for the distraction. Okay, Curio, awesome. Let me go down and open up Strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's theme, June 19th, 2025. Today's theme, life is a highway. Life is a highway. Okay, life is a highway. Are we traveling? I see up here in the upper right corner the word book. Nope, not book. All right, let me see. Book. No. All right. Oh, look, here is the word audio. That is so funny. All right, audio book. All right. So life is a highway. It does sound like we're traveling. Maybe we're in a car. We're listening to an audiobook. Let's see. What else do you do when you're traveling? In a car. Okay. Down in the lower right corner, I see games. Let's try that. Okay. All right. Let me center neck. All right, whatever. Let me come over to this upper right. Motel. All right. Now, I think our spanogram is here. Look, we've got, I know I did it backwards, but that's trip. So let's see. Yep, I'm seeing the spanogram. Let me undo this. ROADTRIP, road trip. All right, and now that helps me see over here we have photos. We have 2 words left. Says 5 out of 7 words found. So 2 words left. Silly. Didn't think that was. So seen. Scenery. Okay, what is this last word? Play. Pally. Why did I do play? There's only one word left. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I see it. Playlist. All right. Playlist. All right. Wow. Okay, so I got 3 words, got the spanogram, and then got 3 more words. How did you do? Life is a highway, and I'm going to ride it all night long. I'm going to have that song stuck in my head all day now. If you're going my way. Okay, sorry. I can't help myself. I love that song. Okay. All right, connections. Group words that share a common thread. Thursday, June 19th. Go ahead, add another day to your 21-day streak. Our 16 connections words are final destination, train stops. Oh, we've got like a travel theme going on here. Blocks, ball, masks, papers, foils, jacks, jackets, route, attendance, gloves, starting point, and homework. Okay. I work at a school and I am seeing like homework, attendance, papers, final. So, you know, like components of class, components of your grade at school. All right, so if that is the case, then what is, let's look at some of the other words. I'm going to write this down as a potential final. Papers, attendance, and homework. Okay. I abbreviated that one HMWK. That's how I always abbreviated it. All right. So then what else? So destination, here, let me do, well, destination, stops, train, foils, route, and starting point. Okay, so you have a starting point, your route, your destination. So starting point, stopping point, and stops along the way and your route. So let me go ahead and do a screenshot and keep that up. All right. I like the idea of, let's change this color to like green or something. Destination, stops, route, and starting point. Now let's change our colors to like blue or something. Let's do a shade of blue. Okay, so then we have blocks, ball, train. Okay, so a train and a block and a ball, and these could be like toys, toy blocks, a toy train, a ball, and jacks, you know, where you throw up the ball, you grab the jacks and pick them up and catch the ball. And then what are masks, jackets, gloves, and foils? Masks, foils, jackets, and gloves. Sounds like, I don't know what foils are, but Mask, jackets, and gloves could go together. But what categories are the masks? These all seem very like mundane, but all right. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm at least going to give it a try. Let's see. Okay. Let me write down like what I've highlighted in green. We have destination. I'm just going to abbreviate these. Destination, stops, route, and starting point, STPT. Okay. All right. And then train, blocks, ball, and jacks. Okay, I'm not going to write the other ones down because those will be the only ones. All right, let's get rid of our screenshot. And I'm going to give this one a try. It seems good to me. It seems good to me. Let me get my hair on. All right, let's go. Components of one's grade. Yep, your attendance, your final, your homework, your papers. All right. And then I said, and that was the yellow. All right, so we've got destination, route, starting point, and stops. Okay. Let's give it a try. I think this could be, you know, your trip plan. Map app options. Oh, okay. I didn't even think about it like an app, but all right. Okay. And then what did I say? Train, jacks, ball, and blocks. What are foils, gloves, jackets, and masks? Foils. Foils. What are foils? Foils. The only thing I could think are foils that you use to put in for your hair. You know, like let's say you're doing a hair treatment or something, and the hairstylist puts foils in your hair and wears gloves so they don't get the like the hair color on their hands, and jackets, you know, to cover up, and masks. No, I mean, masks. My personal hairstylist doesn't wear a mask. And I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it. All right. Wish me luck. Hey, I have mistakes left. So if this is not right. Classic toys, a ball, blocks, jacks, and a train. Cool. All right. Now, by default, I get this. It's the purple category. This is funny. I got it yellow, green, blue, and now purple. Let's see if it has anything to do with hair color. Fencing gear. Okay. Fencing gear. Oh, a foil. A foil. What is a foil? A foil is it the sword but without, is that what a foil is? Hey Siri, what is a fencing foil?
Here's some info about foil.
A foil is one of 3 weapons used in the sport of fencing. It is a flexible sword, rectangular in cross-section, weighing out, with a blunt tip. Okay, thank you, Siri. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was hair color. Okay, I have completed 294 games. My current streak is 22, and my max streak is 251. Well, I'm not quite at 10% of my max streak yet. A few more days. Come on, let me get there. All right, let's go back to the puzzle. Fencing gear. That's so funny. My head would go to hair coloring. Oh my gosh, how did you do? Overall, I think having the strands be what it was, you know, with a road trip helped me on that starting point destination, because my mind was already thinking travel from strands. So that helped a little bit, the order that I do my games today. How did you do? Did you figure it out? Let me know down in the comments below. If you would like a little bit of yarny content, you can go over and check out my other channel, Mindfully Crocheted, and there is a link down in the description box. There's also links down in the description box to my entire playlist, although YouTube is probably suggesting a video right there. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care and be kind.